Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Urmisha World. In this video, you are going to learn how to get the end date of the month. For this, I am using a sample superstore dataset, and here, based on this order date, we are going to calculate the end date of the month. So let's say for this January 2015, to for any order date, it should show as a result as the end date of the month, which is the January 31st, 2015. Similarly, for the rest of other months, based on the end date on that. To get this end date, you need to create a calculated field. So go to Analysis, click on Create Calculated Field. I'll name this field as End Date of the month. Now, for to get the end date, we are using two functions. One is a date add and another is a date trunc function. So based on this function, you can increment or decrement the or work around the date and the month or any of the date part or the based on the year. But right now we are going to use the day and the month. The logic we are using based on that. So here let's use the date add function. So date add will ask you in the date part. So we are putting the logic based on the day where we want the uh, end date of the month. So for that we are giving in the interval as -1, and for the date, instead of directly passing the order date, we are again adding a new logic which is based on the date add function on the top of month, which is we are month, we are in the date part, and for the interval we are incrementing the month. That is, we are in, let's say for the January, if we want, then it will show for the February, the in between logic. It's not the final output, but we are going to increment the month. And then for the date part, again we are using here as a date trunc. So date trunc will take whichever the part to the initial or the start of that month. So let's say for this month, will take to the start date, but based on what? The order date. So this is how we have created the end date of the month. So the logic is how it will run is this is the order date. So let's say for the January 1st 2015, sorry, let's say 3rd January 2015, it based on the month, so date trunc will take it to the initial of that month. So that means it will take to the January 1st 2015. Now on the top, we are what we are doing is we are incrementing the month. That means it will show now, as per this logic, it will give you as February 1st 2015. Now based on this February 1st, it now we are putting this again date add will show as -1, which means that you want the decrement in that date. So it will show as the 31st of that January instead of this. So this is how the date add function and the date trunc overall on this logic it will work. Click on apply, OK, and drag this to the row. Change this from year to the exact date, and then change to the discrete. So this is how it shows as January 31st 2015. But along with that, we are also getting this time as a part. So I want to trunk that one as well. So you can change the data set from date and time to date, or instead you can also write here in the edit. So as we have changed the data set, that's why now you can see there is a change. It is now showing as a date. By default it will going to show you as a date and time. So this is how we can see the end date of the month we are getting. For let's say for January, any date you choose, you are getting this end date of that January. For February 2015, 2015 is not the leap year, that's why it's now showing as February 28th 2015. So this is how for rest of all the months you are getting. And I hope you like this video. If you really like, then do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you in the next week. Thank you so much for watching.